This is Nikki, also known as Faces Trader, and you are watching our global stock market update for June 30, 2020. It's actually going to be the end of the month, and I really tell you honestly that yesterday was one of the best, strongest days that I could never predict, but it actually happened. It was really an it was such an electrification market. I mean, I was really. Wait, can you see my screen? Sorry. Okay, you haven't seen my screen. Let me share it now. You could see. I'll share to you a few things on my tweets. So many all-time highs. I do love it. Video games were making a lot of breakouts. Electric cars making breakouts. Electric trucks. Online sports bets. Fuel cells. Even goddamn gold mines are making 10-year breakouts to all-time high zones. There's a lot. Let me read to you a few things. A lot of things that I also shared. Of course, there's gonna be an upcoming earnings call for your Teslas, and you could see here, like in Market Watch, the Nasdaq is not just beating the Dow and S&P. It's been having one of the best first halves that the stock ever against its stock market peers. So let's take a look at all the news. No, I think that you have to see the charts. And a few news. Let me read you a few tweets. White House economic advisor Kudlow says that administration wants to give Americans a bonus for re-employment as it considers further coronavirus relief. You could even see, a lot of names were going up yesterday. Your Teslas, your BLDPs, Ballard Power. There was news on Ballard Power. It's very simple. Actually, like yesterday, I said you could actually clearly, even before the market was going up, for the last few days, last few weeks, we were already showing in our class all the names that we like in the electrification market. So I mean, I'm gonna share to you what's inside the Awesome 10X. We talk about like our Awesome 10X courses. What are you gonna find there? Definitely, you'll find my classes, wherein I really teach class lectures on what I think are the Awesome 10X ideas. So we actually shared June 25 electrifier portfolio. We discussed names like we discussed everything like from your BYD 1211. So let's take a look on each chart. So a lot of people are, of course, very much looking only at Tesla, and that's fine. Tesla looks really good. I'll show to you what's been happening in our electric clean energy ideas. Lots of charts, really. You could see that, of course, yesterday, Workhorse was 46% up. So these past few days, you have seen a lot of the market really heavily betting on electric cars, electric trucks, anything with a decent with decent production and have the right partners. It's gonna move strongly. And to be honest, when I saw Workhorse, I thought that I was a bit late at 6. And so I was waiting for a dip. This name never really got a dip. Take a look at Workhorse. I spotted this only here at about 694. So it went up. I was waiting for that dip. It did dip, but I never got in. I was still bidding, and then lo and behold, boom. So that is from 4 to about 15. That's about more than 300% up in just a few days. So Workhorse was doing very well because of the UPS partnerships. And I think there was news about like the safety about their electric trucks. So anyway, that was a very strong move. Amazon bought Zoox. And for those who aren't aware what Zoox is this is Zoox. I'll show you a picture. This is Zoox's robo-taxi. So medyo maangas siya. It's kind of cool. So you can watch it on YouTube. Just search Zoox. So definitely you are seeing also that yesterday was also Tesla's happy birthday. Elon Musk CEO had a happy birthday, June 28th. We have a lot of news on the electric sector, like this one. Ballard applauds landmark zero emission trucks regulation in California. So after spending a consolidation in the last few days, Ballard eventually broke out. Kaboom. See? So we were very bullish on Ballard for their fuel cell. I've been explaining this for a while now. This started ever since 2018. And then there was a strong move, like from about $3 to as high as $7. There was a strong breakout here, and then the 7 was another move this year. I think that so far this move is only a validation of the fuel cell buses, which is actually an efficient way to have transportation in China. So Ballard is already in California. Ballard is also in China through a Sinotruk. You could check it out. You would be impressed, like fuel cell buses. So it's very efficient. So here, I'll read it to you. Ballard applauds landmark zero emission trucks regulation in California. Fuel cell solutions offer a compelling value proposition for trucks. Ballard announced a landmark advanced clean truck regulation requiring the scaled adoption of zero emission commercial trucks in California. So, I mean, if you want to know more about Ballard, I actually had a Spotify. I have a Spotify, in case you don't know. I have Spotify podcast. It's called Faces Trader. You can follow me there. You could search why Ballard is a 10x name. So just search it. Why Ballard is a 10x name, Faces Traders. You could see it that I have it on my Anchor. I have it also in my Medium. So I argued that at $7.50 to $10 that it was a buy. So indeed, that was right. That was a good call. And even the people who were entering at about 11, 12, 13, it's still gonna go higher. So this one, I'm just keeping it for the win. Whether it goes to 17, 18, 20. So I'm just holding on for the all-time high moves. Definitely, I do also agree that Tesla has a shot of actually being break even already in the second quarter. There was actually a leakage. There's a lot of leakages there was an email that was leaked wherein Elon Musk was saying that maybe the second quarter could be positive. And so far, we actually saw that the China Passenger Association already shared about 11,000 vehicles sold realistically, I'm thinking that maybe Tesla can actually hit 100,000 this year, which is $10 billion revenue. So I'm willing to pay the price, even if it's a bit of expensive. So note that I love Tesla even at 250 and 300 and 380. So some of us have it. Maybe some of us sold and got in. Those who don't have it, take a look that this is a all-time high move. This looks to be a breakout move back to your this is going to be an all-time high move, a break of 1,030. Just a typical flag here, consolidation from about 960 to 1,030. A breakout move could extend all the way to 1,4 in line with the battery day on September 15 for Tesla. So they will be discussing the million-mile battery, all those stuff. I actually saw a lot of major breakouts on your electric mileage and everything. If you own a Tesla, it's impossible that you don't know Albemarle. You're not a true electric believer if you don't know the companies inside the electricity. I'd say that Tesla is not an auto company, it is an energy company. And within any battery storage, you contain a lot of lithium ion, and the world's largest lithium ion is Albemarle. Albemarle, of course, supplies to Tesla. We've got a strong buy area here at about 75, 76, and I think that you can hit about 96. Of course, in tandem with the Tesla move higher. I think about Tesla can go 1.4. Your dips could be 850. I'm not saying that Tesla would not have a bad earnings report, or it could even fail, can go to 700. But secular wise, looks like it's a long-term move to about 1.4. A lot of clean energy names. You could see that Ford, which has a lot of Amazon, it has a partnership already with Amazon charging stations, like 12,000 charging stations. And Ford has a F-150. Take a look. The prior resistance here at about 6 is now your support. That's a buy mode for Ford. You've got the General Motors, the GM Cruise also giving you a buy signal here at about 25. Lots of buying signals last night on electric vehicles. We also saw the same thing happening for casinos, scientific games, buy signal there. $15. IGT. No, wrong spell. IGT. International Game Technology, you've got a breakout here at about 8, bang, breakout, go back to 12. Sports betting play. Of course, people mostly just know DraftKings, but the reality is DraftKings, I think, can go back to 24. It has run up very fast. So from 8 from 12 to 44. We think it's maybe it doesn't go to 24, but it's not really a good value play. If you really like software as a service names for casinos, you want to bet on GAN. So GAN is here, buying here, buying here. This is a break at about 26. A move could potentially go. So I think I'm a bullish person here. So I'd say that my target is a rally all the way to about 33 bucks. So let's think about our target 33 first, and then our support would be here at about 24. Any drops at 24 is still considered a buy. Even a deeper pullback here at 22 will not nullify that secular uptrend. Now, what else have I been saying? Okay, so this is our like Awesome 10X community. You could see inside Awesome 10X. If you subscribe, it's about 2,000 pesos a month, or that's about $40. You get classes with me every day. I'll discuss everything. So you could see we cover these. Let me show to you how strong our coverages have been. I've been discussing the business of sports betting since when? When did I discuss that? Let's see. So yeah, in Enphase, I also like that. That's an electric energy play. It's okay for me. Razer, like to say to you that Razer has a lot of insider buying. Razer was even given to our free class every Friday. I'd say any dips of Razer back to 140 is a good buy. Tencent, it looks to be an all-time high move. Any drop at 480 would still be considered a buy. I'm looking to see it go higher. Yesterday, actually, your esports streaming platforms were very strong. You see Douyu kicking up a notch to 12. Huya, you turned upwards. These are your streaming platforms. Huya, Douyu, Bilibili. Yeah, so this is your Anime Central moving up very strongly at your all-time high zones. So really strong. Kingsoft Cloud, taking a look at this as well. So I think like dips here for Kingsoft Cloud near 27 is a buy. Gold is also a good chart. A lot of ideas for you. I wanted you to know that if you are part of the inner circle, this is what you see. So I'm just sharing to you a few things. You get to see a general page wherein I talk incessantly about what things I think are going higher. And then also you could see like charts, easy way to see like which chart. We've been discussing about these breakouts while they were happening live at your face. So definitely some of us were even buying Ballard at the breakout last night, or even here at KC, even at 2780, can still buy it here. So definitely, I think there's value if you consider going to our classes. You'll learn a lot if you want to. Anyway, it's just 2,000 pesos a month. Try it out. 5G wireless infrastructure. Here we actually discussed Inseego. Inseego actually was also very strong yesterday, 11.6 Bumo. We're saying to buy at about 950 and 10, kaboom, 1176. There's a lot of really good charts. I hope that you just subscribe, and then thank you, of course. If this is your first time in the Awesome 10X YouTube channel, please subscribe to us daily. We give you market updates, afternoon updates. That's 1 o'clock p.m., 1:30 p.m. Philippine time. And yeah, so every Friday, join us in our free classes as well. It's an hour. See you again. I hope you subscribe. Lala, bye-bye. Thank you.